A truck with a mass of 2,500 kilograms is driving east with a velocity of 11 meters per second. It collides with a 1,000 kilogram truck going west with a velocity of 15. If they stick together, what's their final velocity? Remember to include magnitude and direction. So we need positives and negatives here. Okay? So a truck with a mass of 2,000, so M1, because we had two objects, a truck and a car, 2,500. With a velocity of 11. So V1 initial is 11. Collides with the 1,000 kilogram car going west with a velocity of 15. So M2 west at 15. So 1,000 for the mass. Negative 15 for the velocity. And the reason it's negative is I made east positive, so west has to be negative. If they stick together, what's their final velocity? So what's the final velocity for 2? What's the final velocity for 1? Except I should probably put the right numbers in the right spot. Okay. Diagrams don't have to be super complicated, but you should try to draw what's going on. So here's my super well-drawn truck going east at 11. Here's my also incredibly well-drawn car going west at 15. After they collide, now they stick together. That's the noise they make when they collide. Okay? That's terrible. But we don't know what happens after they collide. So, now we're ready to set up the equation. Momentum of one initial, here we go. One initial plus two initial equals one final plus two final. So, let's find those values. Momentum of one initial is the mass of 1 times the velocity initial of 1. 2,500 times 11. 27,500. Okay, momentum of 1 final. 2,500 times V. I don't know how fast it's going, so that's it. It's just 2,500 V. Okay, object 2. Momentum 2 initial is mass of 2 times the initial of 2, negative 15. So negative 15,000. P2 final, 1,000 times V2 final. We don't know what it is, so that's what it is. So now we're ready to go ahead and move on. Now we're ready to do this equation. Initial 1 plus initial 2 equals final 1 plus final 2. I'm going to go ahead and put that down here. I'm going to do example 2 on a separate sheet of paper because I'll need a lot more room. You may not, but I will. So initial of 1, 27,500, plus initial of 2, negative 15,000, equals the initial, or sorry, the final of 1, 2,500 V, plus the final of 2, 1,000 V. Now, here's the one tricky thing you got to keep in mind, other than just like directions and that sort of thing. It said they stick together. Because they stick together, this velocity and this velocity are the same. so they can be combined. Because they stick together, you can combine the masses into one object. So 27,500 minus 15,000 is what? 12,500. Equals these two combined, so 3,500. And instead of writing V1F, V2F, it's just VF. And to get V by itself, we divide both sides by 3,500. So 12,500 divided by 3,500. V final equals 3.57 meters per second. And the direction would be forward, positive. It's positive 3.57, not negative. Sorry, I'm looking up here. It's positive 3.57, not a negative.